Blind Item on Crazy Days and Nights says Harry is isolated thanks to Meghan. Harry admitted that he's been isolated from many of his long-term friends because Meghan thought it would be best for him to break with them. Isn't isolation a huge red flag? The first sign of an abuser before the violence starts is isolating you from family and friends, so you're more vulnerable and easier to manipulate. One expert is taking the cautions a step further and wondering about the state of Prince Harry's life in the hands of Meghan Markle. According to Tom Bauer, Harry is not living his best life and that could come back to bite him. Bauer told journalist Megyn Kelly that Megs is a clever woman. Don't think for a moment that she's not convincing quite a lot of people, especially in America and Africa and the Caribbean and elsewhere, that somehow she was thrown to the wolves. Of course, that's completely untrue. Bauer also questioned who it was that reportedly fed her to the enemy, a claim that Meghan, while moaning about her lavish existence on the taxpayer's dime, Bauer wants her to identify who allegedly did this, who actually threw them to the wolves, who actually was not prepared to tell the truth on their behalf. Kelly then added her 2 cents by saying, they've already telegraphed they as the royal family. In the first 3 episodes, Harry comes out and says there's the leaking of stories, meaning by the palace, and also the planting of stories. Harry never dragged his family in such a trashy public manner before he met and married Meghan. Kelly noted that Harry made it plain for all to see that he believes that the palace and its staff, aides and courtiers were planting negative stories about the couple. That's what I think Meghan means clearly by they threw me to the wolves or they fed me to the wolves. By the way, it's the same thing, despite the claim UK journalist Rebecca English went on the record to say that never happened. Harry and Meghan have allegedly been fighting non-stop since they returned to California after Queen Elizabeth's funeral. A source told Closer UK that the couple has been dealing with some tensions caused by the trip to the United Kingdom. Since returning to California, there's been deep tension between Meghan and Harry, who understandably found the trip incredibly tough, not just from the shock and mourning of the Queen's passing, but from the continued family drama going on behind the scenes, the source said. The source said that seeing his family again after all this time made Prince Harry realise all the wrongs that he may have committed. Harry's starting to realise the magnitude of his actions over the last 2.5 years, and the toll it's taken on his family. While every decision they've made has been joint, he's starting to harbour regret and he's back in a very dark place again, which is creating rows between him and Meghan, who's struggling with his emotional state, the source said. Celebrity and gossip columnist Perez Hilton claimed that Harry's luxury abode has reportedly become his own prison, as the Duke lives without any family or friends in another country. He said that Harry has no family here in Montecito, he has no lifelong friends. At the end of the day, he has new friends. He hobnobs with David Foster and with Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, and maybe with Ellen. I'm sure I'm with Oprah down the road. But he's in the honeymoon phase of moving at the moment, and that's all fun now, and his children are still very young. Before concluding, Perez pointed out, I would think eventually there might come a time when he would want his children to have a meaningful relationship with his family.